What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today we're going to take a look at the latest product update from Hot Toys, and it involves Spider-Man, Thor, Mighty Thor, and Black Panther from the new movies. As you can see from the screen, they updated the head sculpt, or at least they showed us. I haven't seen Letitia Wright yet or Natalie Portman, but definitely they upgraded this Spider-Man head sculpt, which I think is a great upgrade. The first one was already looking good, but if you can watch my old video, I said that he looks a tad bit older, and they made him younger because he does have that look where he still looks like a kid, even though he's not a kid anymore. So he does have that, and they eliminated that because on the first one, he looks like he does have some aging lines and all that stuff. He does have a separate rolling eyeball, which is good. They didn't remove that or update that. It's always been there. But I like the fact that they upgraded this. You know, it was already good, but they just made it even better. Tom Holland has that baby face that he does have. So I'm just glad that they I think the hair stayed the same. The neck is, it's still visible and all that stuff. And when you move the eyeball, it feels like every Hot Toys has one now, and that's a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. I like the hairstyle here. You move the hair around, the eyes around. It gives you a different look, especially in photography. So that is a big plus for me, and that is a big factor for me trying to get this figure, because honestly, this would be, I would say, the definitive Spider-Man for a while. I don't know if they're working on a new Spider-Man, and even if they are, that's going to be shown 2 years from now, perhaps, and then the Hot Toys will announce it, and then that will be released 2 years after the movie has been released. So we're looking at around 4 years of no Spider-Man here, and I'm sure that Hot Toys would find a way to release newer Spider-Man. But for me, I think I have like 4 Spider-Mans right now. I won't regret to have this one as a 5th. So let's just put it that way. Now, speaking of that, I probably would buy that Spider-Man. Maybe not right away, but I am more certain that I would. Now, in this case, this Mighty Thor, which is Jane Foster, most likely I wouldn't buy this. I watched the movie. Honestly, I didn't thought it was bad as people make it out to be. It was okay. I wasn't offended by it, but I don't feel the need to rewatch it again. I didn't feel anything out of the movie. There was no sense of like, even if the movie's bad, for example, right? In certain terms, you have redeeming qualities that you're like, all right, that scene was awesome. I didn't feel that in Thor: Love and Thunder for me to go back or even own a figure on that line. And this shaped out to be a really good figure. I'm not gonna lie. With with the helmeted sculpt, with this sculpt now that's being shown, I think it's a great likeness to Natalie Portman, especially with her age now. She looks stunning, looks beautiful. And then you add the purse, that's just, icing on the cake, especially with this. Letitia Wright, newly refined head sculpt. I don't think they showed the head sculpt when the prototype was released. Now, I had zero problems with her head sculpt from, is it Black Panther? The first Black Panther. I actually wanted that figure, but boy, they nailed this one. They nailed this one. And then you add the purse on top of it. Ooh. I have no intentions of picking up anything from this movie. I actually enjoyed this movie. And then they updated the luminous effect. That is beautiful. Now that we are seeing this, I'm kind of tempted to get this now. I still probably wouldn't get it day one. Again, I watched the movie. If anything, I'll get Namor from that movie. Although I don't know how Hot Toys would tackle the seamless body. I'm interested to see that. But with this line, I'm tempted to get Namor more than anybody else. In this movie, I did enjoy the movie. I think it's good. It's better than Love and Thunder for sure. But it still didn't captivated me as far as, like the previous MCU movies. The Phase 4 and 5 still hasn't done And that includes Shang-Chi, which is, again, a good movie, but it didn't captivated me as much as the other movies did from the first three phases. Now, this one came from a movie that I actually do love, which is No Way Home. That's why I'm a little bit more, and I promise myself, I'm pretty much gonna get everything from No Way Home outside of the black and gold armor, and a few things here and there. But the villains, for sure, I'm gonna get all of them. I don't know if I'm gonna get the diorama stands, but this one I am really tempted to get because of the head sculpt, because of how good it is, and I can just imagine the possibilities of photography that I could use using this head sculpt. It looks like the neck. I'm pretty sure you can replace the neck here. Hopefully, it's the same skin tone as my other Tom Holland. So I could. So if I'm gonna use him in a, let's say, if I want to put him in a more civilian suit, I don't have to have that neck piece on his suit. So hopefully, because I do have the neck piece from the stealth suit with the night monkey, I think that's what you call that. Hopefully that is the same skin tone, so I could make a use of that. But other than that, it looks great. All of those three figures looks great. And I don't know what's going on with Hot Toys right now, but they're really competitive. Is it the InArt effect? I don't think InArt is doing their thing. They're a really good company who has a place on this market. But I don't know if that pushes Hot Toys to do all these updates, because these are Marvel. They don't have competition. So if, let's say, for example, if you want Spider-Man, that Tom Holland, even if they don't update it, you have no choice. You're gonna have either buy it from Hot Toys or don't buy it at all. So I'm glad that they updated this head sculpts, or at least from that perspective, because they didn't need to. Plus, their prices are very competitive. Like $280 for that Spider-Man with purse, and now they updated it. Instead of going up, they're going down. I don't know if it's the economy playing a big factor to it, but Hot Toys have been stepping up after that blunder that they announced yesterday from that transforming Black Panther. It does look good, but $460 or something like that? I'd rather get two of these guys. I'd rather get this Thor and Black Panther and add additional money than get that Black Panther altogether. But I'm happy that Hot Toys has been doing this. This is not the first time that they updated something anyway, but I'm glad that they're stepping up their game, lowering their price. I guess the quality is getting better, but we'll see. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.